Hi guys, welcome to the Gamuda Gardens Experience Gallery. My name is Adila.
And my name is Nadia, and today we will bring you around Gamuda Gardens. This is the master plan of our township, which is an 810 acres of development.
Gamuda Gardens is located on the northern side of Sungai Buloh, and it is designed with good connectivity in mind, as it is directly accessible to the NSE via exit 115, and it's also accessible to the Gatri Highway and the Lata Expressway.
Visible by the NSE highway would be the Gamuda Gardens City Centre. It will be designed to be the play place, the shopping place and the gathering place. Skyline Lodge will be part of the Gamuda Gardens City Centre, which is a thrilling gravity ride downhill. It is designed with twists and turns that will surely make one feel that one ride is never enough.
With all these residential and commercial components in place, Gamuda Gardens is set to be the pulse of Northern Klang Valley. Now, we are walking through the garden's wellness entrance. As you can see, we've got a 50-meter Olympic length pool right next to the children's play pool. Next to the pool, we've got a gym that overlooks the pool. You have also got 8 numbers of badminton court.
After a great workout session, you can head on to the waterfront village, where it is going to be the best lepak place. And you can have a spectacular view of the majestic lake. The lake illuminates at night and shows colourful light displays. The tenants in Waterfront Village include Eco Kana Bike Rental, KFC, as well as Freshie Mart, where you can shop for your daily conveniences.
Besides that, you can also take your kids and head on over to the Big Bucket Splash. Here, you can have a splashing fun in the sun, but not be too hot because it's also semi-enclosed. Then we also have the Gardens Arena, which is a FIFA standard football field. And this is where you can come with your friends to have a football tournament.
On top of all those exciting elements, we also have an enchanting event space called Le Gardens Pavilion.
And look Nadia, just by the lake and within the neighborhood area, we've got this humongous playground area for kids to play with.
This is amazing!
Not only they put amazing architecture into the design of the houses and the lake, they also put it in the design of the playground. I mean, just look at this structure, it's amazing.
There will never be a dull day in Gamuda Gardens for kids.
Now, we are standing on one end of the 50-acre Central Park in Gamuda Gardens. Just look at the majestic view you get from here.
It's spectacular. This is a 50 acres pet-friendly park for you and your family, and also your furry friends to enjoy the greenery.
Yep, so you can jog, you can cycle, and you can walk your pets all in this 50-acre park. Now, with all this lushness of the greenery, it's no wonder that it backed Gamuda Gardens a Green Building Index Silver rating.
So Dila, overall, this is indeed a beautiful township, nestled in vibrant nature and great commercial developments for everyone to live in.
Yes, so your parents, you, your children, even your pets, beautiful place to live.
Everybody will live a happy life here
in Gamuda Gardens.
and we are live. Welcome to this very special show. Hey, if you know someone is going to benefit from this, start sharing this right now. Keep sharing because, come on, it's all about sharing. You want people to join in. You don't want people to get left out. You're going to like this. We're going to have a wonderful session. First of all, my name is Douglas Lim, and I want to say to any of you who have already bought a property in Gamuda Gardens, I am so jealous. This is not, I'm not acting. This is like real. The moment I walked, it took me about 20 minutes to come from the city. I come in here, it's like a whole new world, it's like Narnia. All right, and I've been told, you guys, like the people like Gamuda, they didn't cut and chop things up. Everything was done in harmony with nature. This is pretty much how it is. They took a lot of time choosing this place. This is how it is. They've done some enhancements. Harmony with nature. Number two, harmony with lifestyle. I'm told that they built everything was working before the first person moved in. There's a lot of dedication. That's very, very good. Some places, no, I'm still waiting for my pool to be built. Okay, so now I just turn on the shower and pretend I'm swimming. But no, this one, everything was done in harmony with your lifestyle. And then the next thing is, they've got places here and they make sure that you can enjoy everything. If your house, you got no park, they build a park. That's how incredible. And right now, behind me, if you can see, is a waterfall. Waterfall. There's actually a real river with a catchment area on top there. Because they know you are in Selangor. And you know lah, Selangor, better have your own water. You got whole life cut one. Okay? Oh, lama. Alright. I'm now here with... Wait, get ready. Okay. Dato Joey Yap, Feng Shui Grandmaster. Hello. Round of applause for inside. Ah.
Hey, faster talk, very hot.
Why are we in suits?
I have no idea.
Yeah, very hot. Okay, anyway. So, I am told by the Gamuda people here that you actually undertook the assessment of the development here quite a few years back.
I think so.
And you said that the hills here actually like benefits this area.
Right.
Nah, see, I don't know lah, right? Because...
No, now you know lah.
Okay, now I know. Thank you very much. But I already stay in the flat area. So,
now only, you should have known me a few years ago.
So what's the deal? What's the deal here?
Okay, alright. So we start with something serious first. So when we talk about Feng Shui, the energy must come from somewhere on, Yeah? So normally when we look at assessment, we have to look at what is available in the environment. So that time I told these guys, the mountain very good, can keep not. So,
okay.
So they kept everything lah.
Oh.
Yeah, so not a lot of developments, because if you build it in town, right, they maximize everything. So if you want to still benefit from natural environment's energy, the best thing to do is have natural environment still intact. Nowadays, you see everything also flat, gone.
But it's also quite okay because although, yes, maybe you must travel a bit away from the city.
Yeah.
But now with the new work from home being the norm, this could be a new thing,
This could be the new thing, and to truly benefit from Feng Shui, the best thing to do is to use the natural resources that you have. And some of these are affordable, right? You go to you can still have hilly areas, Damansara and all that, but expensive. That's the difference. Now, the thing is, some people cheap,
Huh?
They put painting of mountain in the house.
Does it work?
No lah. Like that, you want to eat lobster, I put picture of lobster.
You buy prawn and you pretend it's a lobster. You put close. Wow, so big all this lobster. It's a prawn.
Some people are saying someone, they say, hey, you put mirror in the dining room can double my food. You eat, finish your food, the mirror also gone.
Yeah, correct. No lah. Okay, no. So, like I was going on just now, some questions that are coming in.
Right.
So the pandemic has made many of us work from home.
Yeah.
So now apparently this line between the work and the home is now blurred. So how can we use Feng Shui to help when working from home?
This one confirmed written by someone who don't work on at home.
Why you say that?
Yeah, because all of us work from home, right now. Even if you are doing your own business, you have a room there. Sometimes you got to do some of your office work.
True.
Even study also, you study at home, where you got study in school, right now.
Wait, what? So what? Where got study in school when you want to die?
You say it, politically correct. You have to study in school.
Study in school.
Come on lah. We go back. Your revision, what you do?
Study also lah.
Study also lah. Yeah. We go back also. We got to do something. Look at notes. Do some phone calls.
That's
so
true.
It's quite normal. So unless those fellas on 9 to 5 type lah, right?
Go back straight away sleep.
Go back sleep like you don't open back, so don't open on. But normal people under most circumstances, they will also do some work at home. So you already benefit from that energy. So if it's already good, you have the same effects as doing the Feng Shui in the office. So likewise, I think for people who have a good energy in the house, whether you decide to work from home or just live there, at least you get the benefit. But here's the thing, I notice a lot of people expect the Feng Shui to work just because they're there. Like every day, then the Feng Shui will make them smart, you know. Come on, lah. You still need to work, you know. Hey, 10 times 0 is zero.
Zero.
You know?
Zero.
Yeah. So unless you are someone who's already doing something, otherwise you go and have all these good Feng Shui, nothing happened to you.
No, there's a joke, ma. Like they said, this guy, he always pray. He said, please let me strike lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Please let me lottery ticket. Then the lightning, boom, wow. Then he wait, didn't win. Then he goes, please let me strike lottery ticket. Then boom, never win again.
Okay.
Then the third time, please let me win. Boom, but never win. He very angry. He said, wow, you promised me, I asked you 3 times, lottery, why I never win? Then the God say, you never buy how to win.
It's true, right?
You buy first lah, bodoh.
But that's the thing. A lot of people have this idea, right, of getting something for nothing. Okay, isn't it true, right? A lot of people are expecting something for nothing, and if that's the mentality, and I don't care what Feng Shui lah, that God also cannot help you.
See, but this, okay, I don't want to get into this because this is political and this is also
Okay.
expecting to get something from nothing is a bit touchy, so we don't touch that.
Okay.
After people angry, Okay. Okay. Now, this next one. 2020 has been a rough and challenging year for many people. I'm sure many would like your perspective and advice. What do you think 2021 would be like?
I say it will be bad. You also don't like to hear lah, right now. So I say, good law. What to do? Okay, realistically, it's like that. 2020 globally, there's a pandemic. There's a lot of issues that are affecting the world. Okay. However, is it true that a lot of people are suffering in
Yes.
terms of some people?
Yes.
But there are some people that will do very well.
God.
Correct?
Correct.
Or not? They're in the share markets. All right, almost lah. Not all, but you buy anything also go up. Okay. So a lot of times, if we spend the last 12 months just sulking and worrying about when will things go back to normal, if you have done something just for yourself, like started an online training program, for example, right? If you've done something, at least something, you will have noticed that we actually are capable of making more money. We're capable of finding a way. We're capable of actually doing better.
It doesn't have to be big, right? Just
It doesn't have to be
1%,
big.
1%,
1%. It's a small little thing. And I guess that people with good Feng Shui will possibly have a clearer mindset that they've realized that, okay, I can't just wait until the pandemic's over. I'm going to do something about it. And if you just did it, things could have been better.
Correct.
And will be better, right? At least learn a new skill, right? A skill that could allow you to make some extra money. We have lots of time at home, you know. You've been wishing for long weekends. We have whole years of weekend already, right now. So what did we do? Instead of watching, what's that, Narcos or watching Queen's Gambit.
But it was quite good lah.
It was quite good lah, yeah.
I really enjoyed Queen's
That was
Gambit.
good lah. That was quite good.
Very good.
Other than that,
I didn't
right,
realize chess can be so interesting. And I was so, it's such a good show.
they
that
didn't
one.
realize Feng Shui can be interesting, so
Quite true. So you must do one show, Feng Shui Gambit.
I hope so.
No, the girl sit down on the bed. And you can see all the Feng Shui, all the emperor. Okay.
Right.
This one is quite interesting. I said,
Right.
Someone said, I saw one of your Feng Shui video where you talk about the Shui in Feng Shui water. Why is water so important and how much water? Wait. Okay, you stand by, kena scolding. All right. Should I worry where I put my cup of coffee?
This only one slap already. Ayo, where come coffee? Okay. Now, generally, on a serious note, mountain and water is the yin and yang in the environment. Okay, so water, let's just think about this. 70% of the human body is water.
Which we are already expanding now. You can see the amount of
Yeah,
water that
you
we
should
have.
show the tissue you have. So, every time there's a full moon, the tides all are affected.
Correct.
And on those days where the moon is full, a lot of times there's a date selection. We select those days for launching an event, do important activity. And people do feel and react and emotionally different on full moon days. There's like people who are smart, they're smarter, emotion become emotional, crazy become crazier one. There's like lunatics, Yeah, so this is one small effect of water, okay? So suppose you stop drinking water, what will happen?
Dehydrate and die.
Dehydrate and die. So water that inside our body is like that. Water outside our body allows energies to actually stay in that area. So we normally, if you go to beach side, go to some place with a nice lake, generally people feel better. Okay? Oh, there's a swimming kit.
What?
Okay.
No, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because the water affected them.
Water affected them.
they-
Okay, fine. What shall I jump?
Okay, we got some more. Do you see any questions there from anybody? I got here's some from they asked from
They
yesterday.
ask you to
already.
sing Are We song, wait.
What? Hey, we are not doing we're not doing song and dance. Here, it's Joey Yap, not Wong Joey.
So
Joey. Okay. Adoy. Okay, here.
Where's the best place to put your shoes? In a shoe rack? Last year, where's one put?
Where's the best place to put your shoe? Actually, no. What's your answer?
Put in the shoe rack lah.
I got a second answer.
What's
On
that?
your feet. Don't put your shoe on your head. That's I would recommend that lah. Okay.
No problem lah, Mike.
Okay, go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one. You know, you advise many of your followers to start a side gig much earlier in the year when
Yeah.
we went into lockdown. Great advice, but many people still have not done it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have to give these people one piece of advice, don't no slap. You know, what would it be to get them moving in the right direction?
Start a side gig lah. That's how else can you interpret this like?
What would this carry on to 2021? Not is it still the same?
Yes. It's definitely 2021. Okay, since you guys asked, it's actually a very challenging year. Yes, maybe the pandemic thing will reach some sort of an end
Because
So-
got
because
two
of
things
vaccine.
to do,
Vaccine is coming. Okay, but vaccine you can only vaccinate a portion of the people. Okay, so by the time it comes to you, so it takes time. And below 12 cannot take. Okay, so only half the people. So some form of normalcy will come in, but the damage has already been done. And if you look at the financial aspect of the world is affected. So rather than waiting for things to become better, which it won't, we have to be more valuable to society, more valuable to the community, more valuable to our industry. So the only way to do it is to increase our capacity to do more and add more. So even if you don't do a side gig, what you can do is to, be better for your company because they're going to let go people. A lot of
That's
people
correct.
will not have a job. So if you don't want to be let go, then be valuable. Like if you're indispensable, it's like, wow, whole revenue depend on you. Or you're like the king already in the company because you're in charge of revenue. So all I can say is if you're working for others and don't intend to have a side gig, you want to be indispensable to the company. How do you do that? Get into the revenue stream. If you're in charge of making money,
Your
for the
sales,
com-
I'll say your
your
sales.
sales, right? You're in charge of making sales. The sales group of people are the last to be gotten rid of in most of even pandemic because they need to bring in the money. Okay, so if you are the non-essentials, like try to just fill in paperwork.
Office environment.
Office environment.
No. In the Masala country, got a lot like
Correct.
their job is to make the working environment pleasant
Really,
and
so the entertain people there lah.
or they make everybody feel welcome. Like they
Oh, like that lah.
very weird, the
The receptionist is it?
not receptionist lah. Like it's like if you let's say in an office, right? You go like, okay, I have a problem. Like this person, I think don't like me. Then they will like sit down. What's wrong? Let's
Very
try.
important job. But only overseas got Malaysia got time for
Malaysia
this.
don't have. A lot. They were accusing Ellen of like having a very hostile, very unfriendly
Oh, yeah,
workspace.
yeah,
We all in Malaysia we like.
They're all like that lah.
Work where got comfortable one. It's not work lah. Like, if you like correct or not, we're like
It's true,
work is work lah. You have to do whatever
See, the
it
thing
takes.
is, you bring up a very important subject. People always say, right, follow your passion. Find your passion first. Where got China man got like that one? The parents tell what? Hey, you make money first,
Yeah.
You make money first, then only follow passion. No money, no passion.
Unless you are actually into the agriculture and you are doing passion fruit, then you find your passion and you sell the damn
Yeah,
passion. But yeah,
But they also think, you study accounting, you become doctor, make the money first. You got extra time, go and do your hobby.
our time was before that, no, Joey. I remember my time was ambition. It was the word
Right, yeah,
ambition. What we have to
ambition.
write in the school?
I
Right,
know.
what's your ambition? I remember I asked my dad, because my dad's a pilot, so I asked my dad. I said, "Dad, was your ambition to be a pilot?" Because he's quite good at it.
Yeah.
He said, "Right now, my time, where got time for ambition? You do whatever it takes to put food on the table.
Correct,
That
correct.
you don't."
I think this is how it works in Asia. But then because now we're so exposed to the Instagram world, the Facebook world, you see all the overseas people talk about, you must chase what you love. So you don't have to work a single day. You're like, wow, this one needs slap.
Okay, so now, let's say I live in Gamuda Gardens, okay?
Right.
Got good Feng Shui, Dato
Right,
Joey Yap make sure
right.
the Feng Shui is good in my house. Does this mean that my life will be awesome and free from problems?
Ayo, you got a problem or too much money? Just kidding. Listen, there are all types of problems, but you asked a good question indeed. You want your problems to be a better problem. Okay, what is a better problem? All right. For instance, right, when I did my first seminar, my problem was trying to fill up the seminar room. Okay, so I did in Ireland, and there were only 8 people in that room, and 2 of which are my friends. So I had 8 people in it. So that was a problem. But then as the years go by, fast forward 25 years, now we have a problem of not enough big space to put in the seminar. So it's a bigger problem. This is a better problem to have.
But it's still a problem. Still a problem. At the end of the day, it's still a problem.
So you rather have problem of needing to pay more tax or not enough money to pay tax at all. Rather than that, so if you think about it, right, So as you improve in life, which the energies cannot help you, there will still be problems. But the question is it better quality problems? So if it is, that means your life has become better. Right? Next time you give birth to kids, so got problem on, right now, right? Then the kids grow up also problem. Then
If you have no problems, you're not living. I
correct,
think it's
really life itself is a lot of challenges, and some of them, if you are not going to solve it, if we don't grow, we basically, that means there's no problems. You're dead, sure, no problems.
Yeah, correct. I mean, because the one main problem of life is death. I mean, we're trying to avoid that, or rather, as much as possible. Okay, got one more. This one shoe cabinet again. I don't. Okay. Was thinking of hanging a large mirror. Was thinking of hanging a large mirror in my home. Was wondering if this is a good thing to do. If not, what do you think is suitable to be hung around the home? Certain art pieces or symbols.
You want a mirror? Okay, hang on. What to do? I should know what to say. Okay, listen. The mirror has got nothing to do. With Feng Shui. Okay, listen. The Bagua mirror that you all see on top, that one for vampire. The vampire.
For what?
For vampire.
Why?
Because that one for vampire movie, ma. The Bagua mirror.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's not for Feng Shui. I don't know why you think. But now today no more vampire. So
yeah.
No more, like, apparently they're extinct.
No, because they all went Twilight. Twilight, then they married the werewolf, and then they chow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so seriously, a Bagua mirror is it's a tool they use to ward off spirits, right? But today no more spirit. We got time, right? People pandemic. So
spirit kena lockdown.
So apparently, the Bagua is a symbol of mathematics that we use to calculate the energies, but it's not something to ward off energy. So it's not, you don't have to worry about placing it around the house. Don't put a Bagua mirror in the house. It looks a bit weird.
Yeah, in the house cannot. And it's especially a big one, right?
Yeah, big one, then Then if you put anything as symbols, okay, listen, we don't talk to the symbol-minded, no? You have to...
Wow, throw one word play inside, no? Oh, not bad.
I learned from your video. So the thing is, you don't have to, the symbols in the house is rather that you have something that's meaningful to you, but it's not Feng Shui. If the house you go home, you don't feel good, you go inside there, you look at your wife's face, you want to vomit, something wrong with the Feng Shui. Confirm one.
Really?
Yeah.
The wife's face?
You see her face, you want vomit, no?
Yeah, because vomit is water, right?
Yes.
Right, so you control the...
I think this one, no? This one is slap. Slap the wife, lah.
No, actually, that's a way one. Cover the face,
cannot like that, a bit inconvenient, lah.
Okay. Who said? Face covering is very normal. Okay, this one here. Firstly, they want to thank you, Gamuda Gardens, for bringing this event. Okay. I'm a house owner of Gamuda Gardens.
Right.
I'd like to know, are those TNB pylon structures along the east side of Gamuda Gardens near the village home bringing negative chi to those houses near there?
It's very far away.
Huh?
The pylon very far away.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's far away. Hey, listen, if you look far away enough, there's going to be a problem somewhere, No, not so far away. Some people talk about, I got the sharp roof pointing at me. Then you look there, running out like 1 kilometer away. Confirm you can see something, right?
Correct.
Just across the street. If it's as close as across the street, yes, it does affect you. And pylons don't affect the Feng Shui. It affects the electromagnetic field. That's not so good scientifically, right? It's got nothing to do with the...
Because can affect what? Can get cancer on it.
Cancer, that one, yeah. So that's why it's no good. Well, there's some questions here.
Okay.
What industry will prosper in 2021?
Comedy. Please say comedy. Say
comedy. Now listen, Cynthia. Listen, if I tell you the industry, you change or not first? The first ask for fun, yan.
No, maybe don't know.
I tell her, then you change, not? Comedy good, you change to comedy, right? Comedy song like this fella. Yeah, don't serious, no answer.
So bad.
Okay, answer lah. Okay. Technology. Okay, technology is one of them that will be most biggest in 2021. All right. So are you going to change? You last really better change,
Technology, but again, but let's say you are not in tech. You're not in
AI.
Tech, in AI. But let's say
AI.
Let's say you are in. Let's say you teach piano. How to AI it?
Teach piano online.
Oh,
I would like to
teach piano online.
Like you teach comedy online.
I teach not comedy. I teach how to make funny videos. Very specific one. I don't teach comedy.
That part 2 is teach comedy.
Yeah, don't know lah. Can or not? Okay, I got some from Instagram.
Right.
Instagram
Instagram. Okay.
I am Jia Wood. What is in it for me next year, 2021?
Wow, this one very specific. Jiak Wood next year is going through a wealth year, right? So for most Yang Wood, Jiak Wood person, it's a wealth year. So which means it's going to be tough.
Huh?
Because you see, if I put you in the wealth sector, that means you have to work lah. Takkan the wealth come to you yourself. So a lot of retired fella, you put in the wealth sector, come back to work, cannot retire.
Oh.
Like that. So wealth years is a hard-working year.
Wealth year is work year. It's
Yes.
not like hujan, the money hujan. Like money.
No, the people got it wrong. Wealth year is a hard-working year. You want relax year is when you got no job lah. Sure, relax what? It's true one. You got no job, you stay at home.
Correct lah. No, yeah, I understand, but I thought because the name is so nice, man.
Wealth, right? That's right.
Wealth year. This is not wealth year. It's hardworking year.
It's hardworking because it's good, right? How else would you get the money? Because you go out, your engagements, you work on New Year's Day, all that, no?
I think because I'm working on New Year's Day, suddenly it's a big deal, you know. Like, you're not working New Year's Day, man?
No. I want to be hired, but nobody hired me.
New Year's Day, no lah, you. Got some more here.
Okay.
How do I adjust my Feng Shui if my gate is not facing the right direction and my house is strata?
Okay, nobody adjusts the gate, yeah? Normally there's a door. You can't tell the difference between gate and door. Okay, if you can't change the gate, can't change the door, bedroom, kitchen, and plus, nowadays you are like this computer, you can sit almost anywhere in the house and align to the right direction or be in the right sector.
Oh yeah, I saw just one just now. Something about like working from home. Where is the best or something like that one.
Okay, depends on what you want to do, right? For example, let's say for yourself, you write all this, you write things. So we all sit in a sector that actually is better for inspiration and ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So we get ideas, we get inspired, we see things on TV, we read something, then we get inspired, we can write. Okay, for certain people who need to, let's say, do politics on. Right?
Or lawyers must draft.
Must draft. So then there's a different area, right? So it depends on what job you do. So a lot of people say best sectors. I need to know best for what. It's not a one pill fit everybody on, right? So for certain things, like you say you're a housewife, right? It means what's your full-time job? Housewife.
Suffer, I think.
Suffer, right? So maybe end of suffering. I would think if you're a housewife and you want to have a side gig, I would put you in the sector of academic sector.
Teaching.
Correct. To learn something, to teach something. Cooking, right? So I think the thing is, in any ways, if you become better, life becomes easier. If you become better, life becomes easier. Right? You're not happy where you're right now is only because we don't know how to solve this problem. The solution is out there somewhere. Are we willing to go and learn? Are we willing to go and find answers? Right? A lot of people are just waiting, I want it to change. But then if we don't become better, the problems can't go away by itself.
And not only that, like what you said just now, is not so much finding a way to solve problems for yourself, but if you can try and solve problems, just solve problems, then you become indispensable because you are adding value to everybody.
This world will never run out of problems, man. Right? If we can just solve problems, right? People have so much problems that we can solve their problems. At least don't be one of the problems. Right? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Right?
Your objective is what's your objective in life? Don't be a problem.
Don't be a problem to other people. Right? At least if you do that, right, life becomes much better for you, right? And at least you won't be. Don't be an annoyance, right? At least, Isn't that true?
Most of us have that objective, but some people, like, they live to annoy you. I cannot do anything.
Oh, how is Sin Metal for 2021? Sin Metal see ghosts. No, just kidding.
Sin, huh?
No. This guy, is a friend of a friend. Just supporting that. Sin Metal 2021. It's what we call a self year, because next year is a Sin Metal year. Next year is a metal. The ox year, that metal is sin metal. So a lot of sin metals will shine in 2021. So it's like spotlight's on you. So the spotlight is on you. That means you have to, if you're good or no good, people will see,
Oh.
Right? And you also sin metal,
Am I?
Yeah.
How you know?
I remember.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I do good or no good, also people will see.
No, there is a lot of attention. It's good,
Correct.
Because people want, especially now in the social media thing, any attention is so good, right? Not, like you keep talking the cucumber and the cat.
Correct. 25 million views. Okay, I see.
Wow, hell, man.
Yeah.
If we just have the momentum of people following, and if we are able to add value, imagine we are able to monetize that. If we could monetize that sort of traffic, basically you just started another, another business just like that.
And it's I would say it's easy to monetize,
Yeah.
but it also involves work. Again, it's
Yeah.
not about just doing something, letting go viral, and then you sit back and collect money.
Cannot.
No, you got to capitalize on what you
That's
get.
what a lot of people think, that if they just set up the feng shui, no need to do anything. Indeed. Wrong. The feng shui is just add energy. It's like you're setting up an online thing, right? You got to constantly monitor, constantly do your part, put in the work. Then the whole thing will be synergized and the results will be great. You know, so I tell you a bit about my personal story, how this worked, right? So I set up my feng shui, obviously, right, for optimal level. So last year, and I've been doing this for many years, obviously, I just didn't do it just this year alone. So last year in October, I already set up a studio in my house, right? Normally, I don't have a studio in the house, right? So I set up the studio in one of the units there, and I was going to film some of my Chinese New Year videos, just so that I just walk over, a bit lazy in my time. So I have to spend a lot in the studio, and also all my other directors are like, what you spend money on that is wasting money. But when it comes to the pandemic, it happened just 5 months thereafter.
You see, suddenly
The pandemic happened, everything shut down, nobody can go out. I just walk across and continue doing my live stream. So imagine the fear at that time, right? All the seminars, all the live events
All
cancelled.
cancelled.
I mean, you had the same experience,
Same.
right? So at first, the first thought is shit, what are we gonna do? But okay, just do live stream.
Yeah.
But everything is set up. So now, good feng shui is something like this. The thing is, you do the right thing at the right time. But at the end of the day, if I've not trained in speaking in front of camera, if I don't train myself in talking to be able to do classes, be able to do online, if I haven't done that the years before, having this will not be useful.
Correct.
Agree? Right? Having this will not be useful. A lot of people, even I put them in front of the studio, they look at the camera, don't know say what. So you guys have to add in your work. Now, if you put in your work and you have this type of feng shui, that synergy is 1 + 1 = 10.
Voila, 1 +
philosophical.
1 suddenly.
Thanks to Tasta. He asked for a shout out, Tasta.
Where the 8 came from? Suddenly 1 + 1 equals.
1 + 1 is 10. See?
Silent.
Silent, man.
That's like 1 + 2 is what? Then the fellow, his friend went like that. Then the fellow went, oh, 1 + 2 is okay. This one, what is this? Which direction should my head be facing in bed?
What's this is very generic, right? Headboard lah.
I think don't face down, no?
Face down. Okay, no. I think what he's trying to ask is what's the direction for feng shui. That depends on what you want to achieve. You see, a lot of people ask what direction should they face. The question, I don't know what you want to do, man. Maybe you got too much money you want to give away. Then there's a certain direction for you to spend more.
Very few people like that lah.
Got.
Wow.
Got.
Well, just want to give money away.
Yeah. The government's all printing money overseas.
Overseas now, yeah. Got lah, this one, I'm your humble nephew from Setapak. Who's your
My
nephew?
nephew is humble.
I don't know. You Or is it my nephew?
Your nephew lah.
My nephew, man. I got nephew in Setapak.
You go and find out and see.
Okay, what he want? Yinwood or?
Is Yinwood wealth become on next year in agriculture, farming industry? Give some helpful tips from feng shui perspective. Tell me how a Yinwood wealth become on next year. Hey, Yinwood's nature is an ability to network, ability to connect with people in higher places. So I'll give you 3 advice. Step number 1, change your immediate group of friends. I give you advice, you see you can do or not now.
What, radical, bro?
It's radical. You want to become on in wealth. You don't do on radical change, then you only get nominal improvements, correct?
Okay.
Right. So you want massive makeover, I tell you massive makeover lah. 3 things to do, right? The first thing to do, you want to make sure that your immediate group, the 5 to 10 people, this is extremely important. This is especially for Yinwood people. Because your network directly for Yinwood is your actual network, not for all the stems, only for you guys. So if you're mixing with the same old group of people that are generally negative or not, they don't have the wealth capacity of the ones that you want to become, you're not going to go anywhere. The second group of people you want is 30% of the time must be spent people who are at least 2 layers or 2 levels higher than you. Okay? So which means, let's say you're going for wealth, you want on in terms of wealth in agriculture, you got to have mentors or people who are very good in this field, who are 30% better than you or more, and you got to befriend them. So you're not waiting for them to become friends. You got to find a way to get into their circle and befriend these people. Get into their circle, right? And the other 30% you can spend is people who are below you, right? You got to help someone to plant the seeds, but just like wood should do, you plant the seeds. So you help people below you. So that's 90% of the time. The other 10% of the time, you cultivate yourself. cultivate your ability to speak better, connect better, be a friendlier person.
It seems quite like for everyone also can apply man.
Some people like the yang wood a bit hard lah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because their friendliness is
zero.
Okay lah, a bit +2 ni lah maybe. Yeah. So you see, this is a good question. Does it apply to everyone? Well, it does, but not everyone be able to use the same methodology.
Or maybe the benefit ratio is different.
Benefit ratio is different, yeah, because different people have different ways of doing it. Like water people like ourselves, right? We cannot keep still in one place. Our thoughts are basically all over the place, you know. Right? So for us to do trying to do from a script is crazy lah. Yeah. So for structured people, right? For those with fire and metal, maybe their charts a bit more structured. They have to follow a systematic way to do something. So it works both ways, right? So it depends on how, what is a bit more in line with your nature. That's the whole idea, right? If you're trying to do something that's against your nature, it'll take a longer time to actually become good at it. Like, for example, trying to get me to dance, I don't know about you.
Cannot,
right? So it's going to be very difficult. I can try to learn.
I can try.
And it's going to be a bit difficult, right? But some people just can do it, right? It's their thing to do it. Cooking, some people can. Some people have the tendency to do it. Okay, I think you will be able to do it. Right, because I remember your child can. For me, it's a bit different. I like to eat lah.
I like to eat. I cannot cook. No, I cook. Last time I remember when I was young, I went to UK to study. Then every time before eat, we say we thank you God for the food on ma. Right, we thank you God for the food and we eat. Okay. I was cooking myself. I eat already. I cannot thank you God lah. I was like, you cook yourself. I'm God. I'm sorry. I cannot thank you. This food is horrible.
Those days we cook our own food. Of course, tastes like that one but I buy packet lah.
Eventually, I work for the restaurant. Let me tap out the food on anything. See, yours boat also like.
Yeah, because they put in such a bad feng shui place.
The sun
hot like hell. I'm gonna die already.
This one, Alicia Lim.
Alicia Lim. What is the what must a Ren Shen from Wu year to do overcome challenge and maximize potential? You want maximize potential, you willing to do it first, I tell you. Okay, I'll give you one. Earth represents long term, therefore represents your time. So, one day, 16 hours, I let you sleep 8 hours. Are you going to freaking maximize 16 hours or not?
So, how?
They cannot maximize. There's people talk niyan. So, a lot of people say maximize. You mean just do a bit more, right? So, truly maximize. I'll give you one task and maximize time, can not? Because every day, right, most people don't maximize their time. Right, I ask you, in the first thing in the morning, what do?
Check phone.
Check phone, right? So do away with that. Earth element structure is about
so much juicy news.
Don't see first. For them, the first hour of the day, for you especially, Alicia, the first hour sets your tone for the rest of the day. Can you change that? If you can, we can talk about maximize. If you cannot do that, how to maximize? You one day is okay to maximize. I want to maximize life. How? This one is slap me.
So step by step, what you're saying is step by step.
So there are many things. You can maximize time, maximize money. This one not that chart, but some chart maximize money. You save or not? You save your problem thing. Because money is not working hard for you when you're saving it. Money is only working hard for you when you're investing it. So if you don't know how to maximize that, for some people, right? Then it's not maximizing capacity.
When you save the money, it's not active fund, right? It's there. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, so this is some of those things. So,
and it's working hard for some other people. Right? You save, the bank will lend your money to somebody else. Therefore, it's working hard.
Right. So the thing is, when I understand what you're trying to how you're coming to me this question, but a lot of people talk, they want to maximize, but they can't because they don't know or they are unwilling to really maximize. Just time alone, only Queen's Gambit the whole day.
Good show though, lah.
Yeah. We cannot maximize. You maximize the time for.
Yeah. Here, you got one here. How do I create a harmonious family home vibe with Feng Shui? Will we need to follow our horoscope for the elements to put in the house?
Okay, good question. You harmonize with what? Because good Feng Shui is just the tool. Okay, so when you say you harmonize with something, is it relying on your career? Is it aligned with your life goals? So a lot of people, when you start, it's not with your horoscope. It's always with your life goals. You start with a life goal, right? What would your life goal be in the next 5 years? Okay, so I would say this, first of all, we always, when we have purpose in life, right? When we have a purpose, like your purpose is to teach how to make funny videos, teach comedy eventually.
It's to make people, and my purpose is here to make people laugh and
Exactly.
just have some,
There is a purpose.
lose some stress or what.
So everything starts with a purpose. And second thing you got to do is some of your presence, your charisma. So that could be something you want to align, because by presence, if you, like both of us right now, even though yesterday, thanks to TAS, I have a few drinks. But right now I'm present, right? Right now
Okay.
I'm here, I'm talking to you, I'm aware, you're aware that I'm aware, right? That sort of alertness need to be there, right?
Be in the now,
Be in the now, right? And another thing would be, maybe you want to talk about productivity, right? How productive are you in your time at home? Because a lot of times we're not that productive. That's part of bad feng shui as well. If you go back to your house and you're staying in your home and you're simply not productive at all, you're just there, time passes, and nothing really, you didn't create anything, you didn't do anything important, nor did you contribute to anything. Soon you will find that boredom becomes a problem to your life. You actually feel that you're not making that change. So it's productivity what you're talking about when you're talking about feng shui. Or is it maybe physical well-being, right? Do you want to be physically fit, physically vibrant? Because to enjoy part of life is your body also must be able to take it, right or not?
Yeah.
Imagine your body cannot take it. This one pain, that one pain, this one sick, that one sick.
As you grow older, it's going to be an uphill battle, for a fact. So
Well,
you just you got to put more effort, you got to put more time, you put more energy into
Right, exactly. So when we are talking about harmonizing, I like the question, but it's a bit broad, right? So when I set up this feng shui here, the feng shui has the ingredients for that. What you need to do is, okay, tell us what you want. Then we tune for that. Now you may say, yeah, I want everything, lah. I also want everything, yeah, right? So, but then people Netflix also got package one, ma.
Yeah,
Right
you
or not?
can't have, having everything means nothing actually.
Correct. You gotta have everything, right? So you gotta have something that that is more in line with your next couple of years goal, and then something that's for the maybe 10 years goal.
When I was going to ask you that when you said like what is your life goals?
Yeah.
So some people might mistake that for like what is your New Year's resolution? So like is it a 1 year goal, a 3 year goal, 5 year goal?
The thing is, a lot of people don't do what they set up to do in the year, because I think it's not a priority. New Year's resolution is only as good as your ability to set priorities in life. So I will ask this thing, what is your value? What is valuable to you? I'll give a simple example. If you're listening right now, that means you find that right now what we are saying both is valuable to you. But at this moment, you can decide to go and pee right now. That means peeing is more valuable for you, or you want to drink water. I'm just making shit up now. But the thing is, if you
peeing is more valuable
because he decide to stop video and then go and pee, right? So whatever is valuable is what you put time into. That's all it is, right? If you find that your wife is valuable, you put time for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your kids are valuable, you put time for your kids. So if you find that your New Year's resolution doesn't align with what you feel is valuable, you're not going to do it. Cool.
Anything else?
Pretty much it, right? Which one should I answer?
Okay. Hey, we came up to 1-to-1 viewers. Not bad.
No,
bad.
this one got stuck already.
Oh, we got stuck already.
Why?
Or you share lah. Share.
Sean, our friend, Iheng is listening. Oh, cool. Yeah, you should go and check this place out. It's pretty nice. Gamuda Gardens.
It is. No joke. When I was driving here, I was just like, what is this? How?
It's really nice.
How can you? Obviously they can. And like,
shout out from to Lim Funky. Good afternoon, Master Jolly.
His name is Lim Funky.
Funky, yeah.
Funky fella. Funky Lim, your name. Oh, that's excellent, Good stuff. Okay, I think we do take the last few questions now.
Okay, last few, yeah.
This one, you don't quite sad.
What's
if
that?
cannot hire you or am too cheap to pay for Feng Shui consultant, can please give me some simple pointers on what to look out for to identify if a house or office has good Feng Shui?
Okay, very simple. Get Gamuda Gardens. Because I already did the Feng Shui. Therefore, no need to pay any of us.
Correct.
All right?
Correct. So basically, look for properties that you have done, like Gamuda Gardens. You do already.
I do it. So no need to pay extra because they paid for it. All right, pretty good. And our friend Brandon. Does placing water in certain direction allows energy to flow in? Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Elaborate lah. Yes,
Hey,
it
you
does.
don't ask elaborate,
You, of course, elaborate lah. What the heck? Like, hello, can I speak to Mandy? Yes, you can. Pass the phone to Mandy lah. You say yes, you can for what?
So, how many of you agree that we should do more AMA with this guy?
Like, does it? Yes, it does. Thank you. Like, wow. Wow. Oh my. You've answered all my questions. Elaborate lah a bit.
Luckily you answered. Okay. I suppose he wants it for wealth then,
Okay,
or maybe
I'm
relationships.
Uh.
Okay. So every year there's a certain sector that is governing opportunities from external. All right, opportunities related to work. So if you look at this until February, Southeast is that direction. So water in Southeast actually facilitates work-related opportunities. For now, but not until next year. No, next year February 4th onwards, this direction will change to the east.
Because New Year.
New Year, yeah.
I was like, why February 4th? I'm going like, what happening February 4th? What happening February 4th?
February 4th, we transit to the year of the ox.
What? Metal ox.
Metal ox,
Metal ox. Okay. Last question now. Let me see. Oh, this one, I don't know whether I'm losing motivation in my current job. What should I do?
Change job? Quit?
No,
Why?
Must give value to the job. Oh, he's losing motivation.
There's no motivation. You expect what? People give you motivation. Please, people already pay you money. Is that not motivated now? Something wrong with you, is it? Imagine people work for you, boss, motivate me. Until demotivated.
No, Masalah country must.
Country. But the fellow fired me just now. Okay, listen, motivation is like that. Listen, what's your purpose? Why are you working? Okay, why are you there in the first place? You think about it. Why are you there? You're there, is it for you to be better? For you to have the lifestyle that you want? For you to be able to help somebody that you love? Why are you there? The reason, if you're clear with the reason why you're doing something, that itself would motivate you. If you don't have a reason to do something, there is no motivation. No one in this world can help you.
Now a lot of people will say this. Bro, I'm only working because I need to pay the bills. That is motivation.
That's motivation. You try and don't pay bills and see what happens.
Try and don't pay bills and see what happens.
Yeah, phone cut, Netflix cut.
Correct.
So that's a motivation. But you see, you can be motivated out of fear and pain.
That's fear.
Or you can be motivated out of pleasure and luxury. I think the other one sounds better. But you can always be motivated by fear. Like no more Netflix for you.
Correct.
Right? No more phones. No more of all your favorite subscription. Isn't that not
get blacklisted?
Blacklisted some more. Okay, do you want that? If you don't want that, then work right? You complain so much, also no use, right? The problem is you keep complaining. Why don't you, instead of complaining, solve the problem? Because the world is full of complainers already. Be different. Be someone to solve the problem.
You see? Now, I'm going to solve a problem. The problem is we have run out of time.
Oh, good. Very hot.
Yeah, and it's also very hot. And so because of a lack of thing, I will show you all coming up.
It's good, Gamuda should pay you more. You spend on your own.
My goodness, I got tissue inside.
It's okay.
Don't. Okay. Anyway, you guys, if you got any last minute questions, we will take one last question. If you have any, type it in. If not, I will just stare at you. I don't know, got not. See anybody? Got say register, what?
I'm coming to Gamuda Gardens now. That is perfect. You should come.
Wow.
Ethan Ko is saying Gamuda Gardens got good Feng Shui for period 9. I set it up for period 9 and 1, so you should come have a look at it.
What is period 9 and 1?
It's a time thing. The cycle of Feng Shui has time, right? So it's like governments also got time. Yeah. So they go from period 8 to period 9. So right now it's going to period 9. So this one is set up for future.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how long does period 9 last for?
20 years.
That's a long period, man.
A long period, yeah.
Oh, yo.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hope you got a lot of benefits, good tips. And again, do check out Gamuda Gardens. It's worth the time. 20 minutes from the city is not far. You just show up here. You would never get something like this within KL. I mean, maybe KLCC, but you can't stay there. Okay, I tried. I saw some foreign worker try and bathe at the fountain. Kena chase, man. Poor thing. They brought shampoo. All
Here also cannot bathe.
Why cannot bathe?
Cannot. You got see any foreign workers?
Don't know. Maybe
all chased already.
Oh, poor thing lah. Okay. Anyway, but do check out Gamuda Gardens. It's very nice. The experience is that we call showroom. They call it experience room or some experience hall or
Experience
something like
something,
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so very nice. You know, makan, and then their coffee here comes with fancy biscuits. Really worth your time.
The things you notice, man, very good.
A lot of they give coffee, no biscuit. I'm like,
Cannot.
buy house here. Okay, so thank you
Okay,
very much,
all
Dato
right.
Joey. Thank you so
All right,
much for
bye, bye,
watching.
bye.
Have a good time, guys. Happy weekend.
Hi guys, welcome to the Gamuda Gardens Experience Gallery. My name is Adila.
And my name is Nadia, and today we will bring you around Gamuda Gardens. This is the master plan of our township, which is an 810 acres of development.
Gamuda Gardens is located on the northern side of Sungai Buloh, and it is designed with good connectivity in mind, as it is directly accessible to the NSE via exit 115, and it's also accessible to the Gatri Highway and the Lata Expressway.
Visible by the NSE highway would be the Gamuda Gardens City Centre. It will be designed to be the play place, the shopping place and the gathering place. Skyline Lodge will be part of the Gamuda Gardens City Centre, which is a thrilling gravity ride downhill. It is designed with twists and turns that will surely make one feel that one ride is never enough.
With all these residential and commercial components in place, Gamuda Gardens is set to be the pulse of Northern Klang Valley. Now, we are walking through the garden's wellness entrance. As you can see, we've got a 50-meter Olympic length pool right next to the children's play pool. Next to the pool, we've got a gym that overlooks the pool. You have also got 8 numbers of badminton court.
After a great workout session, you can head on to the waterfront village, where it is going to be the best lepak place. And you can have a spectacular view of the majestic lake. The lake illuminates at night and shows colourful light displays. The tenants in Waterfront Village include Eco Kana Bike Rental, KFC, as well as Freshie Mart, where you can shop for your daily conveniences.
Besides that, you can also take your kids and head on over to the Big Bucket Splash. Here, you can have a splashing fun in the sun, but not be too hot because it's also semi-enclosed. Then we also have the Gardens Arena, which is a FIFA standard football field, and this is where you can come with your friends to have a football tournament.
On top of all those exciting elements, we also have an enchanting event space called Le Gardens Pavilion.
And look, Nadia, just by the lake and within the neighborhood area, we've got this humongous playground area for kids to play with.
This is amazing!
Not only they put amazing architecture into the design of the houses and the lake, they also put it in the design of the playground. I mean, just look at this structure. It's amazing.
There will never be a dull day in Gamuda Gardens for kids.
Now, we are standing on one end of the 50-acre Central Park in Gamuda Gardens. Just look at the majestic view you get from here.
It's spectacular. This is a 50 acres pet-friendly park for you and your family, and also your furry friends to enjoy the greenery.
Yep, so you can jog, you can cycle, and you can walk your pets all in this 50-acre park. Now, with all this lushness of the greenery, it's no wonder that it's backed Gamuda Gardens, a Green Building Index Silver rating.
So Dila, overall, this is indeed a beautiful township nestled in vibrant nature and great commercial developments for everyone to live in.
Yes, so your parents, you, your children, even your pets, beautiful place to live
Everybody will live a happy life here.
in Gamuda Gardens.